Fair enough. Okay, well, we're done here. We just keep on going. Ooh, what's this? Lady Days.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
I agree.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
That was pathetic.
And he'll be a weak king. Yeah.
Yo, Royal Palace. Let's see. Okay. No.
I think that you had to turn to your side and talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Because your model was turned sideways, kind of halfway clipped off the screen.
Got it.
Talking.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Unzip my pants. Here's your invitation.
Oh, yes, please.
See, we weren't able to get in here during. Hello. Liliana, let's go. Ooh, and a love letter. Dun 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 dun. Correspondence interrupt us. Red.
I'll get on it. You'll get no mercy from me.
Maker.
Fight that back! I am your dad.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you?
Just die already.
I'll get on it. This'll be fun.
I think it's kicking our asses.
Let's make this quick.
That fucking made me work for that 2 gold.
I mean, you got to think about it. With the amount of money that you have, 2 gold is a lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
fucking work for it. Uh, definitely not worth it. But that upgrade there for her is. Being able to wear tier 3 medium armor, pretty solid. Okay, well, let's just keep looking around, I guess.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Something is coming. Right then. I'll get on it. How desperate you are! You're pathetic!
It's not really zug.
All right.
Huh?
Watch in horror as I rip you apart!
I think we work well together.
Was not really.
By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
Thanks again, Warden.
Sure, I'm just, down here robbing you guys blind myself. So it's not really zug-zugging?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Bum 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 bum.
I heard you had returned to his exile. What insult do you mean by coming here? After what you did to Trian, you come to your only living brother for help? I have seen this treaty in the Shaper's libraries, but it is only the king it compels, and your father has unfortunately passed on. If you seek Balin's help, he can only give it from the throne, and only if no one stands in the way of his getting there. I'm saying that if you want a king who'll heed your call to fight the Darkspawn, you'll have to show you've put the past behind you. I won't be passing that message on, Exile. Your brother will be king soon. He's the one who decides who lives and who dies.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. So it's true. The exile has returned, and we are to treat you as a respected guest. It's the one perk to this position, child. Or should I call you Warden? I'm glad to hear the surfacers are making use of your talents. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Well, we've come here to speak to the two people we needed to, so moving right along.
Got it.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't afford value.
Loot found.
Why, thank you so much. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
What are you looking for?
If you love me.
The one that wants to plug in. Sign away. Alright. Dun dun dun.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. Your exile is written in the memories, Warden. I am sorry, but Orzammar cannot be your home, nor I your Shaper. We must all obey the Ancestors' rules. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Ortan tag. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Ortan, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Ortan, who was training in Orzammar when the tide fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
No book the quests here.
I'll get on it.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication. Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Turn to Lord Harrowmont and ensure the future of Dwarven society.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Welcome back.
What all the numbers?
Can you believe it?
Someone stole from a library. Someone wants proof that she's a noble, and we just met a drunk dwarf.
Okay.
So
you met a dwarf.
Pretty much.
I'm Loyalnar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod. Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. The only paragon in the last 4 generations. Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste. Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude,
So,
really.
maybe I missed it, but what exactly is a paragon?
A living ancestor.
And that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the
What does that
Darkstorm.
mean?
She actually threatened
One
anyone
second.
who said they'd come after her.
It is someone whose deeds or honor are so great that it can't be ignored. So they're lifted to the rank of paragon and are revered as a living ancestor. If they were not noble they are now, a new house is formed in their name, and yada 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 yada.
Okay, so it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, pretty much.
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon.
Do you have to be elected a paragon?
Ogren and all the relatives to the noble caste and
Yeah.
founded a new house in her name.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Assembly has to agree that what you've done, but I mean, making a smokeless fuel that makes, you know, your job easier and safer, letting you be more productive, that's, you know, pretty nice.
Yeah, I was just curious if every single one had to be elected, or if it was like something that you just fucking earned. Like,
Not through hard work.
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Bronca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again. What? Is Ogren back again? It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. If you see any guardsmen...
Okay. Now we go to Tapsters to officially meet Ogren. Go back to Dusttown to go and get a certain book. Almost ready to go to the Proving. Almost.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This way I just go and grab the nug.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Yeah, well, Apparently we have a shop owner to save, I guess.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell loyalties.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa! All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
That's right. Get the fuck out of here. Punk ass bitch.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Pay me, bitch.
She's a monster, plain and simple. The Carta used to prey only on their own kind, but since Jarvia stepped in, they even dare the upper city. Whoever takes the throne had better root out the whole nest of them. That Carta's worse than a pack of cave rats. A band of castless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable. Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about. Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss? I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
We'll see about that. Well, you got nothing for sale anyways, so... I thought I heard a little bit of screeching over here. We're just gonna leave him alone. I don't want to get into that one. I'm skipping that side quest. I don't want to do it. It has to do with the chantry, and I just couldn't care less.
With what?
The chantry, the church.
Oh. I don't know what the fuck the chantry is.
It's because you don't pay attention to what goes on.
I don't remember. I got too much stuff that's floating around my head trying to remember all the animes that we're watching. Work, plus my Jello brain.
Oh, smooth brain.
Jello.
I'll get on it.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden. I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Wow.
And you just really wanted to die.
Okay, well, we're done here. Time to go to the proving grounds.
Now's better than.
Oh, I know we got the tapsters. Hi. There he is.
What do you want? Oh, I heard about you. The exiled princess returned in Grey Warden's armor to put the past behind her. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Branka's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith, invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture? Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep.
And that is Adrian.
All right, all right.
Go win this proving.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the 2 of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be good.
Oh, the interactions between those two are so nice. You're chilly and you think it? Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Well, rude.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
My duke. I go where I want.
I knew this place was definitely risky. Going from that place, Warden down.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right. Oh, this should be enough. This will be fun.
Level up for Morgan.
You gotta get her 2 more levels.
Morgan's the mage, not the rogue.
Well, no, to get her to that estate, or was that?
That's the rogue we need up to level 12.
Okay.
So. Enemy. That she's gonna drain life when she's below 90% health. Good. That'll help keep her alive. Exactly, does Tempest do? That's fine. That's
You
fine.
okay with it doing friendly fire?
It's fine.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now. Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Just merely a businessman.
I don't know about that one.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Guess what?
Hmm.
They improved the visibility of Piercing Gale in Court of Stars.
About fucking
I'm
time.
surprised to hear that question from a woman like you. Do you not know of Astith the Grey? The original woman warrior? The Silent Sisters are her followers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Of course they are.
I was about to say, why do I not believe that?
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
You looking at something? Get out of here!
Why don't you fucking make me?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
It's about pride.
I'll be here.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Was. Name's Guidon. I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
I mean, you do look pretty murderable.
So what's going to? I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrowmont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Three. Or do we go with one?
Your Highness,
you are a princess.
I didn't recognize you. I mean, now it's obvious, but you have the look of your father. But who would watch for such a thing? Do you truly mean Lord Harrowmont wants the throne? And you'll help him take it? Then I can do no less. Maybe I will at that.
Yeah, there's one fucker back doing his goddamn job.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Who was the other guy? Wadone. I just finished talking to him. Okay. Eyes all right. Gotta find him. He's not on the side. Oh. There he is.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for. So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Of course you didn't.
Where? She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but I love her.
Oh, you still haven't quit. Okay.
Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband.
So what do you call?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me. There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the Proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registration's closed once the first bout starts.
Point it on your face.
Okay, now let's go find the beach. I think she was down this way. Oh, hey, look! There's a cunt.
This area is off limits. Combatants only. Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten Proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story. I bet you would.
Just tell Lord Harrowmont to fight.
Then you'll see them on the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
I'm well aware, don't worry.
I didn't know if you caught on to that.
Oh, yeah.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything. If you want me to register, you'll have to hurry. The lists close after the first bout.
Oh, I guess I can't help him, unfortunately.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today? I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since you're no longer of House Idukan. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Damn.
Okay, kind of impressive.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
First warrior to
Buckle
fall
up.
is vanquished. Fight!
I'll get on it. Now's better than later.
You just kind of make him look like a punk bitch.
Yeah.
The Grey Warden!
Wasn't even fucking close.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukjan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukjan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin?
2-on-1.
All right, then. I'll see you out there.
This
This
could be
is
interesting.
The glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
May the dirt taste good when I feed it to you. Okay, so I think we target her first because she's the warrior.
Yeah.
So we're gonna activate this. This one.
Excellent.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2 on 1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? All right, I'll see you out there.
Let's go.
I wouldn't say she's...
This is
I'd say she's more fanatical at that.
No. They're dedicated to honoring the paragon she follows.
That she'd cut out her own fucking tongue?
Yeah.
Hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters. We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I see enemies ahead.
I didn't target her. I'm just dumb. But doesn't fucking matter.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
Works if I target her when I
Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Oh, you mean the punk ass bitch I beat the last time I was in the provings?
See you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodvik II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win
he
the
just
day
get
for
fucking
Prince Balin?
Yes, I
trounced?
pinched his ass.
Choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight! What? You can't win!
Oh, I'm sorry. Too quick for you? All right.
Maybe.
The winner is the Grey Warden!
Yep.
Not really much of a shock there.
Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Jotun Iduken leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test? May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain, fighting for his royal cousin Balin The Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You should not have returned, exile. You are a disgrace to House Iduken.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
You are mine. Really, I can't select that one. Fine. You go after him. You. I'm going to cast Tempest. Oh, shattering shot there.
I love how desperate you are. Pathetic. Run while you still can. Wipe them out. Get no mercy from me.
Let's go! The winner is the
So, fun fact on this difficulty, there is no friendly fire.
Okay.
So dropping Tempest right on top of us is dumb, stupidly broken.
himself once called the horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Harrowmont. The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
So close to leveling up once. Okie dokie, now we go back to Harrowmont's estate. And then we go to Tapster's to talk to his second.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
Oh, brilliant.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I thank you for whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deschers the strength of House Harrowmont's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is eager to see you again.
Lead the way. Bum, 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 bum.
Your father missed you sorely in his final days. I am glad you found a new place among the Grey Wardens. I've a broken heart in my view. Some say Balin poisoned him, but I never left Endrin's side, and I don't see how. Balin did kill him, but only by what he did to you. He knew what a poor king Balin would make. He saw it sooner than the rest of us. One of his last requests was that I carry out his wishes as Orzammar's next king. It was the greatest honor of my life. House Iduken ruled for 9 generations through talent and honor, not by right. It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher.
Why is it everyone who actually wants the throne always fucking says that?
I don't know.
Do you ever notice that?
But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me. The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar. For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there.